Hey, what's up, man? So today we got King Yella back on the platform. King Yella, what's up?
What's the deal?
Not much, man. It's been a little while, man, a couple of months, but man, I wanted to check back in with you and see what's up. I see you going viral out here, man. So what's new?
Man, same old.
Now, recently, King Yella, I've been seeing you out here in these blogs, and I want to take it back to where we almost left off. You know, it's been a lot of time since then, so I want to take it back to this. Now, what's up with this rumor that you were banned from Chicago? Is King Yella banned from Chicago still?
Oh, still, watch yourself, dude. Hey, see, you been with these fake ass up they got you said. You see what you said? Still. Man, can a nigga ban you from wherever you from? Have you ever heard of somebody? How could a man ban somebody that can't? Listen, you can't ban nobody from nowhere when you can't even go everywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, come on, man. Can't nobody stop nobody from kind of jumping off a plane, doing anything, man. You can't do that, man. I made my own choice to stay away from Chicago, man. I just had people, man. Oh, you don't go back for your family, man. Listen, man, my family grown, man. You hear me? I got offspring, I got my kids, I got my own new life that I done started. It's about them. I can't go out there and try to save grown-ass people. Man, I love y'all, but I got my own family that I created, gang. And the thing is this, people were like, why? Man, you know, half of your family, a lot of people, they never did for you anyway, man, you know? But that's another story. So it's like, I love you, man, but, you know, I love from a distance, man. I live in Vegas, so family come see me whenever when they get here, or my homies just see me when they get here, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying that I'm always be going from Chicago, but Chicago ain't on the menu right now for.
And what you're saying is spot on, because, man, what I've come to learn is, man, life is super short. Like, you got to just enjoy your time. You can't give your time to other people. You know, it's got to be about you. You know, it sounds selfish, but you're spot on. You know what I mean?
Man, sometimes you got to be selfish, man. Other people selfish too. So, you know, I don't believe in that. I am. You have to be in this world. You got to be selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because other people Other people ain't gonna give you their time. Other people gonna turn their back on you. Other people gonna do you bogus. So it is what it is.
Nah, for real. Now, that whole question came from a situation where there was a guy by the name of C5, and I guess he's dating one of your exes by the name of Queen D, and he was the one who put that out originally. Then he actually did an interview. Then in the interview recently, you responded to it. So that's where that question came from. What is this whole situation with this guy C5?
Man, I talked to C5, man. It ain't no C5, man. Shout out C5 here. Shout out Queen D, man. They two good people, man. C5 was just he asked me like this right here. You see how y'all bring it up? Folks hit me and was like, can you just stop talking about her? But it's not just talking about her, because other people, she talks about me or she do stuff, and then these people do like this. You know what I'm saying? And then bring it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell folks though, like, at the end of the day, if I speak on your name, I'm keeping it alive, man. So you niggas just say whatever they want to say. It might go down for a little minute, but I got enough power to speak and make people pay attention to you when nobody paid attention to you. So, with that being said, man, you know, it's all love, man. I ain't tripping, man. Just got to take the alley-oop and slam dunk it, man. It's up to you to dunk it, or it's up to you to miss it. So the choice is yours.
Now, he recently booked an interview, so, I mean, it obviously gave him a little bit of shine there. So what do you think about this whole situation? You're basically saying that there's really no issue, man. Now, this rolled into something else, though. There was a whole Wooski part about that, man. What's the deal with you and Wooski?
Man, there ain't no deal with me and Wooski, man. Wooski just, you know, sometimes you catch Wooski was the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Wooski was the messenger to the so, you know, that play a part in it, you know. And at that time, I took it personal for who the is you to tell me that I'm banned from anywhere, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Anybody. C5, Wooski, you know what I'm saying? Folks of them know they can't ban nobody, man. That's for the internet, you know what I'm saying? I did go take it out of context and go a little too far for the shit I said about Wooski, but I'm a grown-ass man and I don't take nothing back that I said. You know what I'm saying? I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? And, was it wrong? It was wrong, but do I take it back or do I feel sorry for it? I don't. Because do you feel sorry that you attached yourself to saying one of the guys, allegedly, supposedly one of the guys or one of your gangsters is banned? You don't go on the Wooski ain't went on the internet and said the BD's banned. Nigga ain't say Cheek Keek banned, Lil Durk banned. Nigga ain't said none of these, man. But it be your own people, be your own car. That's how Chicago is, man. Niggas don't even know GDs is like the worst. Backdoor conniving as they could be, man. That's why a lot of these put BDs and flip other gangs and turn other gangs and want to be other gangs because GD, man, you got to be a strong nigga to be GD, man. To accept the shit they carry with the shit that GD niggas do. And that's the shit that GD niggas do. And not saying all, because I ain't never been that type of nigga. I don't pray down. I pray on the weed. I don't pray, play with my guys. You know what I'm saying? I love my homies, the real genuine ones. You know what I'm saying? But this the type of the nigga do. Kill their own homie before they kill them. They chip somebody that got something to do with it. Nail these backdoor you. A nigga that they call bruh, say I love you, boo-ting, woo-goo. But a nigga ain't gonna do nothing to the next. You don't see a nigga on the internet saying nothing.
That's crazy, man.
Wooski made the big song, dissing everybody back then or whatever, but come on, Wooski, gang. A lot of niggas be past test, man. Folks was a gangster with the shit that he was doing when he was in the field. But it's the truth, folks. You got shot in your head, folks. It's over with, folks. Like, there ain't no, you still alive, but you not active for doing the that you used to do. You feel me? So, it's like, why you didn't come and even talk to me? Like, I'm here, focused all the way, gang. There's nothing wrong with my arms, legs, head, nothing. And that ain't a sleep this and nothing, man. Like, that's all I was saying. Basically, like, folks, you got shot in your head and obviously like a screw or something knocked out for you to even talk to me or play with you like that, man. You ain't never saw Duck, Billionaire. You ain't never saw, you ain't saw a nigga ever play with me like that. That's supposed to be the guys, gang. Nobody. We don't see my ops play with me like that. I didn't start playing, talking crazy until I started trolling and being nice and seeing me do father shit and daddy involved with my family, guy. Other than that, man, you ain't never heard a nigga speak on me. When I was in Chicago, you ain't heard the niggas. I was dissing the fuck out niggas. Your dead homies, this, that, in the middle of the war shot right there. Nobody never said nothing to play with me, man. They could go on the internet and play crazy and whatever. I'm going to let niggas have it and do whatever they do. I wish the best for everybody.
Now, so take it from that. It sounds like that your situation with Wooski really just came from the whole comment that C5 had made that he kind of repeated in the interview.
That's
right?
all it was. It never been a problem. I love Wooski. I had a lot of love for Wooski, man. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean that niggas had love for me. Could have love for me. Because it was easy for you to do that. Another nigga put the cables on you and got your ass attacked. And it is what it is. I'm standing on everything that I said. I don't give a fuck if it's Wooski, Big Mike, whoever. I said what the fuck I said.
Now, it seems like that situation rolled into another situation I was going to ask you about. So recently, there's been this ongoing trend of people fighting on these different platforms for money, right?
Yeah.
And then based on the whole situation between you and Wooski you basically going back and forth with Wooski and C5 online, it rolled into his brother, Big Mike, actually putting a fight challenge out there. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job unless I brought this up, but man, what is the whole situation with you and the Big Mike fight challenge? Are you taking it serious? What's going on?
Now, how am I taking it serious? I don't even know Big Mike, man. I don't take it serious. That's on the other side of the world, man. I don't take none of these serious. Dude, don't you see me laughing, ha, and all that? Like, you see, I inbox you like, damn, because you You study letting a nigga just attack me on your platform without even getting my side of the story. Just this nigga just study, and then the fans coming like I'm dodging this. Who the f this Big Mike? Nigga, I'm not dodging this. This nigga do interviews with you and cry every time. He can't even see. He wipe his eye every 2 seconds on your interviews, bro. Like, come on, man. I will punch his ass in his head, man. What's wrong with him, man? Like, on my kids, like, I don't even, like, nigga can do all that. Here's the thing, all right. Lil Mike, because you're not big to compare it to me, man. I'm 6'5", 285 pounds, man. That is a little. So all that, I don't know what they talking about. You never whoop, this, that. Bro, that sound good, man. Your best friend came home and dissed your ass, man. King Bond came home and dissed the fuck out of him for telling. You told on that man. Whatever you did, you told on that man. You know what I'm saying? But all that coming and making it seem like you some type of gangster and all that, nigga. Good. That man came home and I Big Mike because I saw what he was doing far as growth, right? But a lot of times niggas do change and try to act like they doing growth because these niggas became rats and all that, right? Niggas got exposed, that can't go back to their hoods and all this type of shit, right? Because a nigga play with me. Now, remind you, I started pushing peace and was changing in 2016. I was still in the trenches, right? I was still in Chicago, right? 10 years ago. But it take for all these to get exposed and can't do shit and then act like they want peace and they want the best out of life now. Oh, nigga, y'all niggas, come on, man. Come on, man. Big Mike got these people, they are all in my comments, all. Nigga, where did I turn it down? Where did I turn it down? I will beat your ass, Michael. I will beat out your name. Like, come on, man. Like, what the f you thought this was, nigga? I ain't turned down, nigga. I don't even turn my radio down if the neighbors knock at the door, nigga. Cause you talking about, nigga, turn what down? That shit bad. Niggas be crazy, bro. I'm 36 years old. I'm a grown ass man. Do it like I'm scared to fight? Ray J just got hit in this in 30 seconds. He wasn't scared to fight, though. He wasn't that like, I mean, I ain't scared. Come on, bro. But here's the thing, too, with this. The reason I'm really not paying attention, Aiden Ross, like I'm King Yella, right? The trenches know me, right? But all the other people know me, too. These white, these rich A-Rads and the nigga with the bag know who King Yella is. They don't know who Big Mike is. Did you see me at the Brown Wrist? Hey, King Yella, you heard Aiden Ross? Oh, yeah, we got to get a niggas acknowledge King Yella name. Not my fucker ain't say, who is that? Go say Big Mike. I bet you're going to be like, oh, who is that? I don't know. And
now you're talking about at the other Brand Wrist where you walk Ruger to the ring. You had Neon, you had Aiden Ross, and all them out there.
What I'm saying is all the top streamers, all the top people in the gang know who King Yella is. They don't know who Big Mike is, man. So I even submitted. I'm telling these people to get him. Other than that, we're not having no street fight, man. I'm not. What you think I'm from? He don't live in Chicago, so wherever he at in Peoria, somewhere, wherever the fuck he at, the Outspring, wherever is he at, wherever city you at, what you think I'm finna do? Pack up and say, hey, Big Mike, I'm finna come fight you because I said your brother got shot in his head. Get your goofy ass out of here. Do you think that, like, is that even logical? Is that logical?
I don't even think Big Mike with street fight. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, street fighting is almost useless.
So what I'm saying is, so what fight did he expect? He expected me to go out and figure it out? You Big Mike. You King Bob right here, man. Why you ain't other people with anything else? We say we got a 50 ball on the table. Why? Lil Mike? Like, come on, man. Make this shit make sense. You could trick these brain dead people in the comments and make them feel like you called me out and you stood on business for your brother. You did not. You ain't do nothing but make a YouTube video. Oh, I ain't gonna respond to Yella and da-da-da-da. I knew this how Yella was gonna. Guess what? I'm gonna respond and make a bankroll off you first. Because the money is more important. If you thought that I was gonna do anything else, Yes, I'm gonna respond and run it up on your dumb ass first. Yeah, what you thought it was about? And we not fighting unless there's some money involved. I don't know you, man. Other than that, your ass would die. Here's the thing. If we not fighting for no money and we go some street act, your ass don't die. That's just how it gotta go. Left or right. So you choose what's better for you. Because if you ever thought that your nigga was gonna run up and punch me, you saw what happened to King Yella when he punched somebody, right? That's the same shit gonna happen to Mike. This is the same, man. I'm not just fighting in the, I ain't no kid. And I'm not doing no meetup. This ain't after school. Meet me on the next block after school. We don't fight over here. No, this not happening like that. Get your broke up and go get some money and tell them people to come holler at me, yeah? Y'all niggas on here arguing with niggas that still live with their mama and shit. Come on, man. What you talking about, nigga? Don't even own a car, nigga don't own a house, nigga don't own shit. Nigga ain't even got a chain. Like, for real, man. Like, come on, bro. And I don't even want to brag or boast. Look. But I ain't too crowded big. Sweet dog, please don't leave me, girl. Don't you go.
Wildin'. Now, with that being said, I mean, from a fair perspective, they probably want to see that go down in the ring in a organized way because that's what's trending right now. That's what's popping right now. So you're saying you never turned it down?
No, I never turned nothing down. And here's another thing, and I waited to put this on your platform because you had him just talking. The same way they get swerved Ruga and Rico Recklezz. Why do you think they swerved that? Why do you think Rico Recklezz and Ruga didn't just fight 2 days ago?
I'm thinking they're trying to get more commercial, like more not as close to the street. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So when you go in here and you tell these rich ass that these come from a background where people that died, do you think they really gonna accept that?
Well, nah. Even though it is called brand risk, you know what I mean? So you would think that
brand risk is for you to lose your brand. But not brand was not for you to come in and be from, okay, he's from OBlock, he's from 63rd. What do you think these white people are gonna say before the fight? What is gonna happen in the crowds before that?
They probably get kind of uncomfortable like they did when you guys walked out to the ring. You know, you heard?
No, I'm saying not even that. If two niggas that's real, like niggas that's ops, walk into a place and see each other, it's gonna stay brand because niggas gonna tear that up because niggas gonna always do some niggas, right?
That's facts. Yeah, there's always that concern.
So
man.
This is what I'm saying. Niggas liabilities, gang. So before Aiden Ross and them are letting become a liability, what he got going on, they're gonna deny that, bro. They're gonna deny that. Anybody that fought on brand risk don't have no real smoke with each other. These are two people that's comfortable, that's fighting. Nobody that's fighting is ops on brand risk. There's nobody with real smoke. They talking, rigged, man. Come on, man. You see Ray just got hit in this shit by hot fire and stuff. Bro, this ain't how it's supposed to win.
Yeah.
For real. Blueface supposed to fall. Ruga and Blueface don't have no real smoke. Do you know how two with real smoke look at each other when they go into a ring? Do you know how deadly they turn?
Yeah, it could be crazy. That could be crazy. Yeah.
Like, for real. Let's be honest here, nigga.
And the problem isn't even the fighters. It's just the entourage.
It's
man.
the entourage. And where I'm finna get at, I live in Las Vegas, Nevada. Tell me how the Tupac rules his life. Tell me. Where was Tupac at? Where was Tupac's leader? Where did it initially start before you got killed?
Yep, it started at the MGM. No, it was at the luxury of the MGM Grand. I want to say
who fought? He just left who? Mike Tyson fight?
Mike Tyson fight.
He just fought, left Mike Tyson fight, man.
Yep.
Every Mike Tyson was homeless, man. Tupac started writing Mike Tyson letters while he was in prison, man. You feel me? He went up there to support that man, ran into a nigga he saw. That went up, it went down, brrr, got stumped out, and then what happened? The nigga followed. So these are the things that these people are looking for. We're going to be logical here, man. These people is not dumb, man. Adrian Ross is a rich ass man.
Yeah, he didn't get rich by being dumb, man.
Exactly. So in the nigga that he got around him is people that he know really had common sense, man. The people that's really working up under him, even Charleston White. Charleston White tricked the world and make him think that he crazy and all that. Charleston White probably one of the smartest motherfuckers that talk on the internet.
Yeah.
That just cap, niggas, a facade to get your attention. I talk crazy, tell you I'm a you all that. That just got your attention, man. And now guess what? I'm gonna put these real messages out. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go in these rooms with these white people and I'm gonna go in the corporate and I'm act like I got some sense because I do. But these dog. So this is why I'm getting at. King Yella really got sense. I could go somewhere and be respectable and understand about a bag. But can you bring these broke, starving, gang banging ass to places like that? You can't, because niggas don't know. The niggas ain't never been nowhere. Half of these you talking about go fight Big Mike, he gonna bring a nigga that probably never even left the vicinity of where they from. He haven't even left the vicinity where he from. As big little Mike, have he ever saw a palm tree in life? He had been. He's never left Chicago, man. Never left the Midwest, man. The only trip a nigga took was on a Bluebird to the motherfucking penitentiary. These the type of niggas that we talking about right now, bro. Bro, I was taking trips at 10 years old. Now, my mama lived in Sacramento. I was getting on a Greyhound, even as a kid, riding that for 3 days by myself. From Chicago, Illinois to Sacramento, California. As a child, I got the saw how it looked to leave from Chicago where it's snow on the ground to shit just disappearing from each state that I'm riding through. I could see the difference of the leaves and everything fading away from dark, gloomy to straight sunshine. I saw that at 10, man. These ain't been nowhere, man. Witty, these ain't been nowhere, man. I was going to Orlando, Florida, man. Disney World, doing this at 10, 7, 8 years old, man. I've been saw the world. That's why it's so easy for me to leave. It was easy for me to leave because I've been leaving since a kid. These ain't been nowhere. Huh?
That was going to be my question when you said that. You going and traveling a lot. And I noticed this about a lot of people who've traveled a lot as kids and their parents took them on a lot of trips and things like that. They have a different view of, like, even if they come from the worst of neighborhoods, they always know that they could leave there and do better. You know what I mean?
My mama
do you think that helped mold you with that opinion?
Yeah. My mama moved. Hey, listen, I never lived there in Chicago with my mama. Probably up to like 2 years old. At 92, she moved to Minnesota. 2000, she moved to California. So back and forth, like, niggas be like, these was always stuck in Chicago. I wasn't never always stuck in Chicago. I was living in Minnesota. I was living in Sacramento, California. So I was always back and forth from Chicago. Listen, I never stayed in a school a whole year until 8th grade. So that just tells you my life right there, right? I always was back and forth. My mom's 17 years older than me. 13 years, 14 years older than my brother. So I had a child mother. You know what I'm saying? So she really didn't know how to really do, you know? She always sitting with my grandma. Oh, this is my baby. So I always was go back to my grandma's house. Go to my daddy's house, like, you know? And then as I started getting older, I get into it with my mom. I don't want to be here. Kick my ass out of go to my daddy's house. I ain't listen to my daddy. I know I'm always go to grandma's house because even if I don't listen to her, she ain't finna kick me out. You know what I'm saying? And then like 2000 and what I say, 2000 and, no, I came back 2005. I went back from 2005 and I was stuck in Chicago all the way until I became King Yella. And then I started traveling again. So from 2005 to 2012, I was stuck in Chicago. I was just like these things. I started selling drugs. I was infatuated with the block, trapping, doing everything under the sun. Until I start, I got out of prison. My name started, you know what I'm saying? Now I bet, the body and the memory is. So now I went to Atlanta. That's when I first met the Migos and shit. My uncle them used to record them. My little cousin Fonsway going down there. Now I'm taking trips. I'm on parole, sneaking out, hopping on the plane on Greyhound. You know what I'm saying? But that got me back in that mode. Then the Cardi B happened. Like my clout started going on. Now we've been getting booked in Minnesota, Iowa, Youngstown. We going to all these different cities, Wisconsin. Now we're doing the traveling. So that got me back in the mode. So with this rap, started booking to go to these different states. But now the muscle memory, that's all it is. Muscle memory. Oh, I remember leaving or doing this before. You know what I'm saying? So now when I start doing this, it's like, okay. Oh yeah, this what I forgot. It's another part of life than this dumb ignorant that these doing. You feel me? These doing clown. Y'all niggas stuck in this train. Y'all stuck. I was in Chicago. I swear to God, Witty, I was in Chicago, man. Before I moved out of Chicago, man, I'm from 73rd and 80th. Once I started getting popping with the music, I wasn't even hanging on 80th no more. I was ducked off on, me ducking us. We took over a whole nother block in the hundreds. So that was like, okay, now I'm starting to separate myself. I was separating myself from where I came from and didn't even realize what I was doing. Then the nigga booked me to come to Vegas, and it was over with from there. I went back and told niggas, I told folks and them like, folks, I'm leaving. I came to Vegas, nigga, May 2016, January 2017, nigga, I was his. I got up out of there. I figured it out. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Like, niggas try to put me in a box with niggas that can't think outside the box. Lil Michael, you're nothing compared to me, man. Like, you don't have enough money. You're not even on my level of life. Like, no disrespect. Like, niggas can say what they want to say, gang, but nigga, I done put in a lot of groundwork with this shit, And I ain't even talking about street shit. Like, I ain't the biggest rapper, but nigga, you go put my name in old ChatGPT and accumulate all the views that's connected to my name. 150 to 300 million, man. Go do that with your favorite rapper. Go do that with Lil Mike. See, like, you can't even compare to me. Like, numbers, like, even though it ain't on one thing, it's on multiple, but all that's still part of my catalog that comes back to me. Even all the views that's on your channel, on everybody else's channel, with my name in the title. That shit still, when the internet put it together, that shit all come back to me, man. These niggas, come on, man. My YouTube channel itself got 100 million. These niggas can't, come on, dang. Come on. Let's be honest here. Mikey came home, you came home rapping, and he could have took off with the rap shit, but he didn't. He stopped to sit on the interview and cry. Like, come on, bro. Get up your ass and figure it out, man.
Now, I do got to give Big Mike his credit on that rapping, man. A lot of people love his music, man, or the songs that he dropped when he did first get out. Like, it went up. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I was
people
saying.
love his rap.
But it was people wanted to hear his story. When you got a story, King Von dissed you and talked about you. Niggas want to hear who was Big Mike, who was this, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Like he should have kept it going. It's cool, like, even if you like book the shit out of them and do everything, you still like niggas not even doing. You gotta have your own shit. Even if I don't get booked, nigga, I got my own channel that I accumulated money on my own. Even if a nigga don't book me, I'm still making money every month. Regardless if I don't sit and do an interview with nobody, these bills still gotta get paid. These kids still gotta get taken care of. I can't sit around and wait till Witty hit me up for an interview. I can't wait to sit around Cam Capone. I can't wait on No Jumper. I can't wait to 607 say we got a show. The show still continue without any nigga. Cause guess what? Before any was still this same me. So this is what I be saying. A lot of niggas don't even have the game and don't even know how to aim and don't even know what they doing with like a chicken with their head cut off. They all over the place. They all over the place, running all over the place.
King Yella, I got to give you your props, man, on building a platform and definitely setting a foundation over years and years and years.
Yes.
Now, with that being said, though, I got to ask you about this. Now, there's been several people, and you talked about this when you were just talking about that situation and building your foundation. There are several people who seem to get stuck in their hometown and specifically get stuck in Chicago. And we saw a tragic situation of that. Now, recently, there was a guy who's one of your friends, man, who lost his life by the name of Stain. He happens to also be a very good friend of Rico Recklezz. It was a very tragic situation that came out of nowhere. I wanted to get your opinion about what happened because I could tell you about the news report when it says that there was a shooting that happened in the 300 block of West 75th Street and South Harvard Avenue in the greater Grand Crossing area of Chicago. And there was one man who lost his life who happened to be your friend and your partner, Stain. And then two other people were also shot at that situation, man. When hearing about the news about Stain, what'd you think? What's your opinion, King Yella?
It fucked me up. It fucked me up. But then again, I know what coming through these streets. I know what happened. What's gonna happen? Like, in my head, I'm so far ahead of people. I expect these calls already, and it's to say that, right? But I expect if a nigga out there tracking, I expect if a nigga out there robbing, I expect if a nigga out there gang banging, I expect for you to end up and then damn folks locked up. Folks just got looked. That's just how they go. It's a part of the game, man. I don't turn the cheat to shit that's common sense. You dig what I'm saying? You can't come out here and play, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't get with a prostitute, make her your wife, and don't remember that she's for a living, man. But can't get mad when she just went and bust a date. You knew this already, right? You made the choice to do that. So what I'm saying is, I know what type of nigga Stain was. His name's Stain. There was nothing, Stain that came home for shooting a nigga in the face. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, man, Stain was a gangster, man. I can't take that from him. But I knew him 20 years, man. I never saw no suck out of him. That's why Rico Recklezz pushed him so hard. That was his protector. That's the nigga that stood behind him. That's the nigga that, you know, made sure he was straight. You know what I'm saying? Stain was a cold nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? He was a good nigga too, man. But when it come to that field and then that lifestyle, man, some niggas just infatuated with it. You know what I'm saying? He had the opportunity to be in Texas with Recklezz. He had the opportunity to be in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? You get people out here in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? But
what do you think makes people not take those opportunities to leave?
some niggas stuck in their ways, man. I hung on the block with niggas that grew up with my daddy. Some niggas gonna be who they is. Some niggas love that lifestyle. I loved that lifestyle at a point in time. I loved it. I loved waking up, cooking crack, bagging it up, grabbing my strap, riding around the hood. That shit felt good. Bringing all the bitches on the block, turn the top of the car to the bar. That was just what it was. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. They felt good to have a hood knock. It feel good when everybody on the block, yella, yella. Like I always tell people, I was hood famous before I got famous, kinda. Yella, yella. I was respecting in every hood, too. I could go on every block. This rap shit and hang with folks in them got me hot. It got me, you know, I wasn't no BDK or none of that dumbass. I wasn't, you know. But it is what it is. A part of my story, a part of my journey. But some niggas just love that shit, man. Stain died on his block. The same block he shot with Glocks and did everything he did. Same block Lil Mister died on. Rest in peace. Both of them died in their hood. Niggas ain't died. Some niggas probably like, nigga, I'll be damned if I let a nigga kill me in Vegas. I'd rather for my right here where I belong. You know what I'm saying? And it's the truth, man. You know? Stain went out like a gangster though, man. Stain was shooting the shit out that gun too. So, no, it ain't like he just, folded. He had that pipe on too, blowing that too. So, well,
it's a wild situation because you see the videos and you see the girl who's there with him. She lays down with him and all that. You see all that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a crazy lifestyle to live, man. And obviously people cared for him and he was trying to protect himself. But, man, in that position, he just seemed overwhelmed, man.
Man, sometimes you can't stop, even though you got your part, man, they did the same. Stain just died the same way Durk just died, man. There was multiple shooters, man. There wasn't one ain't come out to do that. They said them niggas blew him down, see was on the ground, boy, and came back and shot him some note.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Now, to think that he had the opportunity or he had been, on No Jumper and other platforms and stuff talking or whatnot. He had been messing around with Rico Recklezz heavy. But then, just to get killed back on your block, you phrased it in a way that most people wouldn't phrase it. Most people would be like, man, that's a lot, that's a tragedy. But you feel like some cats, they'd rather things be done or if they go out on their block is what you're saying, right?
Now, I feel the same way too, man. I'd rather, I'd be a damn fool, man, or let another that had nothing to do with nothing take me out somewhere else, man. At least if I'm going to die for this, and die for what they stand for, Some niggas like, nigga, just come with this, I'm going to die for this shit. And that's what it is, man. And I love that death. And this go back to you saying fool and them said I couldn't go back to Chicago. You ain't see No Jumper when Adam tried to even play with me? And these real killers right here. These niggas that's real members that was in the field. Them niggas Adam tried to say, oh, Yella can't go back to Chicago. Huh? How come he can't? What you talking about? You ain't see that clip?
Yeah, I saw that where you guys kind of reconciled, right?
Stain and them stood right up, man. Shout out Wonder Bread, man. Shout out Trump. No. Secret Service, man. No, but niggas don't, niggas that play like a lot of my people don't even speak on because we don't even take serious. You know what I'm saying? I might be sparring to it because I'm getting paid off of it, but a lot of niggas don't. Like when a nigga play with King Yella and all that, folks in them ain't gonna say nothing because they know niggas just talking. There's no way a nigga could stop a nigga could do anything. You need to just be cat.
All right, Yella. So next, man, I wanted to ask you about this situation, man. Now, there was a rapper who is also closely tied to King Von and OBlock and all that, right? By the name of Gleesh. Now, Gleesh was in an airport and ended up getting jumped by some guys from 130 Bloodbath, man, allegedly, right? And, well, we could say allegedly, but it was all on the camera.
That ain't allegedly. We saw it.
Now, in a situation like that, I gotta ask, is it worth the risk of getting put on the no-fly list to bang out in the middle of the airport like that?
It don't be worth it, but if some young run up on you, what you gonna do? Protect yourself. Gleesh protected himself. Cause his homie ain't protect him.
That big nigga ain't do
the other guy, I don't know if it's his manager or whatever he was, but they obviously weren't focused on him. And it looked like Gleesh ended up getting the bad end of it, man. When you seen the video, what'd you think, King Yella?
I said, man, these young niggas, YN's on his ass. This is on his ass. Shout out to YN's though, man. I follow a few of them little, man. I respect it all though, man. They ain't killing each other, you know what I'm saying? Or the YNs would have caught police ass on the street, they would have killed them. I'm sure we just be honest here. But the YN, they in the airport, they ain't had no pipes. But on those streets, them boys don't have them the pipes on, man. You know what I'm saying? And my son from out there.
Your son is from that same neighborhood?
My son from there, right there.
Oh, he's from what 130 Bloodbath in him?
Yeah, my son, my son grew up in OBlock, then he moved over there, graduated from 8th grade over there, yeah, so He grew up over there, so he know them little niggas and shit. He went to school with them little niggas and all them niggas and shit.
So maybe you could explain this, and a lot of people are trying to figure this out. When you have somebody like Gleesh, who's, you know, OBlock affiliated or whatnot, definitely a couple of generations before these young cats even started to jump off the porch, where is the connection there? Like, why is there an issue?
Because the one nigga with the packs shot the out of Boss Top.
So that's where it comes from.
Yeah, he rapped about it. He told him. I ain't saying it, but I'm saying it. But he told him. He told him, I shot that man. When Boss Top got shot up, he told him, bro, he the one that did it. So that's where it come from. So they got smoke from that. So, but like even with Gleesh, man, like me and Gleesh done chopped it up, man. Gleesh, you know, he ain't one of them niggas that I like. When I ain't never saw a nigga like, even though we from over there, I ain't never saw Gleesh going to edit that or disrespect and say duck and do all the op and like that. I never saw that type from him. You know what I'm saying? He got the clothing line he was pushing. Like, it looked like he just wanted to get some money to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. There's a lot of niggas that just wanted that be from the hood that want to get some paper. That don't mean he ain't gonna slide. You see, he stood up as a man. So I can't do nothing but like respect. I respect both sides. I understand both sides. You know what I'm saying? The YN's gonna be like, nigga, we booked you. Like, well, I'm a grown ass man. Nigga, hold on. Nigga, I'm doing about one too. But the YN's like, nigga, we got on you. But they ain't really him up. So they all did what they supposed to did. They did what they supposed to did it.
Now, afterwards, Gleesh went to social media immediately and showed that he had a chain, a OTF chain, and he had his other chain, and he showed his face where he did look a little lumped up.
That's cool. Of course you gonna get lumps, man. Really lumps. Man, you got 10 niggas jumping you. He could have lost his life. He could have lost his fucking life. And he did it. Some, you know, you could get jumped and die.
That's true.
They could have killed him, man. They could have stumped him out. But he stood on business no matter what. Oh, you gonna take that. That's a part of this shit. That's a part of this. That's the nigga, I'm gonna take these nuts. I'm cool. That bluff's gonna go down. That shit gonna go down. Bust a lip, bust a nose, walks on forehead. That's a part of this.
And 1-on-6, 1-on-5, anything more than 1-on-3.
Yeah, that's a light. That's a light day that some nigga get clapped and never wake up. For real.
Nah, that's true. So with O'Block Gleesh, man, that situation you said expands from the Boss Top situation and is really like some older cats versus some young cats then, right?
Yeah. And that's these YNs. They just, you know, they from over there and they know who they into with now or whatever. So when they see it, that.
That's wild, man. That's wild. Because you would think with the age of it, but you see it in other cities like California.
I ain't gonna lie, that's how we was when we called 600 Breezy. We could have did that same Breezy, but with the mind state of got, see, they still young, so they don't care about forfeiting they flights and they don't care about losing. You know, like niggas don't be thinking like that. You know what I'm saying?
I couldn't think of a worse situation than not being able to fly, right?
Yeah, we was 7-8 deep when we called 600 Breezy. Now we could have did the same shit, but know what come with that. We know that niggas will be locked up. Niggas know, like Vegas will kick you out of Vegas for if you're not even from here. They will like kick you out of the city. You can't come back. And people don't understand that. Now I'm on probation right now, right? Vegas so-called, they have a stay off the strip order. Like I can't even go on the strip until I have papers. You see the type they do out there?
Wow, that's crazy. Now let's dig into that a little bit. So in Vegas, there's if you're on papers, you can't go to the strip.
Man, listen, man. If these people put something on it, will say you on papers, you can't go in the casinos. You gotta stay away from this area, and you can't do that. And they call me an area, you going to jail. Then they do some niggas get out of prison the same way how United States kick out and send them back to their country, they would kick you out of Vegas and send you back home after going to jail. Stay out of Nevada. You not from here. So when that type of shit happened with 600 Brick, you know, a nigga was already, see, a lot of people were like, oh, Yella, wooty woo woo. You got to think about it. I was just pushing peace, and you know what I'm saying? This was just a few months before that. You feel me? I was just, you know? So I was still on that thing. So, but I'm more thinking now. My brain is, you know, I wanted better for myself. But so we didn't push that. I knew that. And then there's another nigga named CML from Sacramento that be into Mazi. CML didn't even do nothing. CML and them jumped one of the Mazi members inside of and the mall. Man, all them niggas went to prison, man.
That's crazy. Yeah.
So when I get like that in my head, thinking like, it's cool, like niggas like what you supposed to do, like, I one of them niggas, I ain't no crash out gang. I done caught niggas. I done gave so many niggas passes now. We done had, man. And niggas done gave me passes too. That's why I'm still here. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if I wasn't the type of nigga that gave a pass, and then when a nigga caught him, I'd be a dead man. Nemo caught me with my kids in my hand, man. 15 BDs in the car. You feel me?
Now, in that situation, you think just the higher power was looking out for you that day, huh?
No, I gave him a pass before. You see how that work?
Yeah.
I gave him a heads up, man. Building that nothing up for the turn this corner, man. You better get the on. Did I have to do that? I didn't have to do that. I could have been a conniving ass, backdoor ass nigga and just let folks in them turn that corner and see me. Is that, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I was pushing peace. That was the same. I got shot that same day. I'll say the nigga ended up getting shot.
So the day you got shot, the day you guys dressed up for the Black Lives Matter rally, that day was the same day that you had saved Memo 600
That's the
for getting
same
shot?
day, man. That's the same day, man. The same before we get shot. We did the same. Come through just shooting, and they end up hitting the kid, shooting at a crowd, and end up killing the kid. I don't know if I ever told you, but that's the same kid that just, I want to say 2-3 years ago, the dude was just beating on his mama in a restaurant in Chicago, and he popped him. That's the same kid that I had acting my video. He grew up now. But that's the same little boy that I acted, grabbed, walked him to the car, took him in the hospital. He actually put a belt to him in their real life, playing with his mom.
I remember that. I remember that video. I remember that. Like, yeah, in the restaurant. Yeah.
Well,
that's crazy.
Hey, really, our apartment, I got chills running through my body right now. I'm so like in line with the universe, but not even like, it's so much shit that connected to me in crazy ways. You like, what the? I swear to God, I'd be like, what? Like, what?
Yeah, well, there's energy from different. Yeah, man. It different people. They connect, man, to celebrities and different things like that. They're just on the same wave. I feel.
Yeah, I feel personally. Yeah.
You know, this ain't anything I know. This is how I feel personally. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Man. Sometimes you people are drawn to each other.
Mm-hmm.
Now, King Yella, next, I wanted to ask you about this. Now, there was a video out there of you looking like you were getting your tattoos removed, man. What's going on there?
Yeah, man, I'm going corporate, baby. I'm switching it up. Yeah, it's time to be a man, Witty.
I understand that. Now, what prompted that move now to start getting your tattoos removed?
I already did it like 4 years ago, I want to say already. When I first came home, this was doing it already. I already took some, I had the middle of my forehead, on my eyelids. I already been through a few sessions before. I just met somebody else that wanted to help me with my, you know what I'm saying? That was on the same time as me. because I ain't paying for it. If I had to pay for it, I would be taking it off. So somebody in line with me on what I'm on, but the lady that's doing it, she worked for Metro, the police with gang members that's trying to change their life. So, she willing to, I'm gonna turn her up and post it and everything and make sure that people go shop with her. So she doing my shit on the love.
Okay, so it's a promotional thing, and you get the benefit of removing certain tattoos that you don't want anymore.
Yeah, and I get to endure all of the pain.
How painful is that process?
I need numbing next time, I'll tell you that much.
Okay. Okay.
I ain't playing with you. That hurt. See, the last time he had like a smaller machine and it like zap. It's like a rubber band. Pop, 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 pop. But this one she got is like a super rubber band.
Oh, okay.
Like fuck. That shit hurt, I ain't gonna lie. And it's crazy, it's like, okay, I sat there, then when soon she stopped, that hurt. Ooh, shit. I'm like, Bro, I want to hit up that shit, man. Bro, I swear to God, bro.
God dang.
Well,
what is the idea? Are you gonna get everything removed or just certain ones?
I'm trying to see now because I've been looking at a couple people like after they get their shit took off. I gotta make sure like I go the right route because there's this one dude. He had his whole shit tatted. Then he took it off. Now his face just looked dirty.
It was damaged the skin.
Like, it looked dirty. So I'm like, it's kind of made me like, damn. I don't know. Then I'm having like mixed emotions, like, this a part of me. This is who I am now. So, it's like reneging on what I chose. You know what I'm saying?
It's like one of the most viral things about you in the comments always is, man, his tattoos are, they talk about your tattoos, they mention your tattoos, the 73rd and all that, like, it's like one of the most famous things like people talk about you. So you get rid of those, you think it'll take a hit on your image, you think?
Well, like even in the comments, they said, you can't take the White Sox off. That's legendary. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's certain, like, damn, hell no, that ain't. So, like, I'll probably lose all my superpowers after that. So, I don't know. But it's something that I do want to do, like, even if I don't, like, I don't know. Like, I know I didn't want to take this line off, but there I'm like, damn, they getting old. The line, and then they're going back and back and back and father, God. So I don't even know how this shit goes. Look, there. My homie be like, Mike, what you trying to get you a real line again? I want to get all this shit lined up again. This should really feel crazy. Imagine you can't get your hair lined up no more. Like, you usually getting hit with the clippers and you can't even get a line no more. Like, I still got my line just back there.
Okay, next, King Yella, I wanted to ask you this. Now, this is a wild one, man. Now, there's a situation that you recently just went through on social media with Rico Recklezz again, man. It looks like he called you up because of a video that you had made on your platform talking about his relationship with Summer Walker and him getting arrested and something of that deal. And then you guys both posted on social media and you showed the whole video call of you and him going back and forth and things got heated. So, King Yella, could you break down exactly what this situation is about and how did we get here?
So little Roddy gave me a little telephone ring. And he didn't like something that I posted on social media. He was he was incarcerated? Well, he said he wasn't incarcerated. I got a call and say he was incarcerated for the things that I said he was incarcerated for. And he didn't like that I put that on the internet. So, he called me, he was in his feelings, but people don't know he just lost Stain. Then his big sister died from cancer. So, he called me being an emotional wreck. Saying things out of, saying crazy things. He'd kill my kids, he'd kill me.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But the crazy part is he never killed anyone. So, you don't take like that serious. You more got to take like Mama Ling and them in and being harder. She was the one recording and got ahead like, what you said about the babies. Well, he called me back and apologized, basically like, man, I'm bold for saying what I said about the kids. You know what I'm saying? But, some things you said you can't take back. You got to stand on that shit.
Now, during the whole time that you guys were going back and forth, somebody was recording, and you said that was your old lady. She was basically just recording the whole situation. And I mean, like you said, a lot of the dissing back and forth got pretty graphic, man. Why does it always got to go to that point?
But that's all niggas know. Niggas don't know how to talk. And he was in his feelings, being emotional. Being emotional. That's how you do it. When you can't control your emotions, you like a kid. You threw a temper tantrum.
Now, you said it kind of goes back to the fact that he did lose his best friend, Stain, and he also posted that he recently lost his big sister.
Yeah. So he told me my grandma, my dad, skis. So he started taunting the dead because now he got people that's dead, which we share a mutual friend that's dead. So, now Recklezz crazy, man. And the only reason I wasn't like, me and Recklezz have a lot of phone calls, right? And a lot of, he called me behind the scenes. This was, niggas talk behind the scenes, right? But I saw his girl study. I saw her record. So I peeped off from the back seat. Oh, turn my camera on. He thought this was, you know what I'm saying? They don't get no ups on me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more faster than that. And just so happened, I called him saying the shit that he said. Now the world see how you feel about kids.
That's crazy. So wait, when you say his girl, do you mean Summer Walker or somebody new?
No, he ain't no Summer Walker Bill left his ass. Said he had shrunk.
That's wild. That's wild. Now, none of us can neither confirm nor deny, but that's wild. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So at this point in time,
but you know what's so crazy? He's so mad. He was shrink.
And Rico Recklezz are on a good standing now, or y'all not?
I mean, I'll be on a good standing. Then you gonna tell me you gonna kill my nigga. Ain't standing builders out there. And not even only that, nigga, he got his homie. His homie done went in. He done gave his homie somebody my name. They done digged up. You done post my social. You done post my addresses, like where I done lived out throughout the years. Addresses and all that motherfucker. But I know niggas ain't no shit, gang. Like, you gotta, what you gonna do? Go slide on every address on there? Like, you niggas don't even, like, these are properties that I own and you don't even know what's going on. Like, it's crazy. Like, you gonna go to that door, it's gonna be, go to that door, there's gonna be a whole nother family in these houses, man. You know what I'm saying?
I come to find that a lot of those things online are like, they're not accurate, man. So are you saying that you could attest that same thing?
Man, listen. First of all, right? The only way people get, this is here's a little free game. This is how the police catch you. Soon when you get a piece of mail sent to that address, that's just how it goes. Once they don't have to have nothing, all you got to do is get mail sent. This is why people have P.O. boxes. My mama had a P.O. box for 20 years, and then she don't lose no address, no nothing. Then you had nothing. So when you get mail sent to that address, this is how they find. You got to think about it. It's federal government. That's the mail. So these people will go around in cahoots, get in cahoots with these people. Oh, where's the mail? The mail's going to this address. This is how they find them. Once you get one, and then once you get one mail, the other people can find you that's looking for them. Now the debt collectors and all those other people. That's how they find. Look at the name. Oh, he got on to this address. That's why people use P.O. boxes. But that's all he did. He got addresses he don't even know that I done had mail sent to houses that's 8 houses ago, houses that's owned. But you don't know which one is what. He got from Chicago. He got my house I grew up in. He don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just good luck. But I just told him good luck with that. Don't pull up on the wrong house and get smoked, man. You gonna pull up to what he says?
Huh? Seems like a dangerous game for anybody who's trying to play like that, you know?
Man, that nigga posted he posted that with my social security number on the internet, all type of shit. So there's no way you could come back from this shit. It's just, he can't come back. He can't come back from LA. I see Rico Recklezz, I'm gonna punch his ass on the top of his head.
I guess in that situation, it just is what it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I be trying to be cool with Recklezz, but he just too disrespectful, man. He just disrespectful. Or even though a nigga make a video and say whatever, nigga, I ain't going to say your homie, your sister, and all like. You opening up the doors. Now you done posted your sister. Now you gonna have niggas talking about smoking your sister, smoking stain, just because of shit that you do, man. He project that type of energy to the universe and then be mad when he come back around on out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a crazy situation. It seems like you and Recklezz have been at it on social media forever, you know what I mean?
And I ain't saw Recklezz in 10 years neither. That's the crazy part. I ain't saw that ran into that man in 10 years, man. She came out here in Vegas, man, trying to fight Wuga. I thought he was going to fight Wuga. Then he disappeared from the place he was at. I mean, it was a lot going on, man. It was a lot that was like he don't even be knowing. You had that wanted to kill his ass. Well, that fight, well, my fucker wanted to stump his ears together. Man, I'm like, no, folks, just go over there. Some motherfuckers, you know, don't kill him, man, you know, because I did have a love, you know, it's kind of crazy. It's like growing up, right, with a friend. Y'all share so many moments or whatever y'all did so much, y'all hung out. Y'all had good times, but then y'all fell out over whatever reason. Then he ended up being for some wells to do it something. And then the nigga ended up getting smoked. You still have some feelings or something like after a person dies, something happened, you like, damn, like, that's crazy. We used to do this, we used to do that. But like Recklezz ain't dead, but it still be like, damn, man, me and Recklezz is like, this nigga used to be my homie, we used to do this, we used to do you know? So I still had the little love for the niggas, but then it's like, love, hate. He make me hate his ass too at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? But I know he a troll, I know he ain't gonna do nothing to nobody, man, you know? But it's all love. I just wish niggas the best of success.
Hopefully, man, with Rico Recklezz, man, you guys find some sort of common ground, man. But I guess you said it's gotten to the point where that's impossible.
Yeah. Ain't nothing gonna be in common except his ass on the ground.
All right, well, next, King Yella, I wanted to ask you about this, man. Now, there was another situation that went viral recently, and it wasn't that recent, but it was involving you and a member of Von off 1700's crew by the name of Jilla off 1500. Now, Jilla off 1500, I guess there was a rumor that he had gotten into a fight with you and put hands on you or something. I guess you were real young and you got jumped. What was the whole situation with Von off 1700 and Jilla off 1500?
Man, I was real young like that. I'm 36 years old. So how many years ago was this? 10 years ago, I was 26. So 20 years ago, I was 16. So real young, it'd be about 20 years ago. So how old was that? Dude, sit down and add up, do it. It don't even add up.
Yeah, and aren't they like real young still? Like, aren't those cats still kind of young?
That's what I'm telling you. Add that shit up, man. Von is a kid. He went in clout chase. Jilla, I think Jilla older, but Jilla probably still hella years younger than me too. So, wow.
Do you think it's a mistaken identity thing? It was they thought
I
somebody
ain't
was
no
you?
mistaken identity, and I've been famous down there 20 years, man.
You don't know King like you, like King Yella, man. Here's the thing: the same female you just asked me about with C5, she's from up north, from the Marshall Field Projects. So he's saying that he saw me at a store up north, bumped into me and beat me up. Listen, man. If I wasn't more comfortable anywhere in my life, I was the most comfortable up north over there. I went over there and hung out, man. Felt good. Asked my nigga Drunk Lord. I was going up and didn't remind you, this is Polo. This is where Polo G is from. This is Polo G head.
Yep.
This is his neighborhood. This say, come on, man. I promise, man. I never met nobody. I swear to God, man, I never met nobody to ever disrespect me in real life, like with this shit. Like, come on, guy. I had one incident that was just in Miami. Nigga said, King Yella, fuck you, you snitch ass. He said some crazy ass shit in Miami on the beach in the backseat of a lamb. And a lamb, I get on her, they at, get up out of there. But like, that's the only shit I ever encountered, like, ever for like this rap shit, gang. Like, the nigga ain't never played with me. Like, man, he played from a backseat of a car and they pulled off. And we had pipes right there. Like, y'all finna get that bitch flipped, even talking like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't even have shit like, Jilla Jilla know he lying, making those stories, because if it was true, that shit would have came out then. You would have never sat around and waited till you got some fame to come. Come on, man. These are stories that Farm Out 17 just, you know, he like to just want, he want to just be cool and be cute with his little ass.
Most people would say Von off 1700 is pretty lit right now. Why are the clout chase then?
He was lit he was lit 2-3 years ago. He ain't on fire like he was. He's still doing all right. But you got to think about it. Rappers have to figure out how to play with other niggas to keep their name in the algorithm too. So you know, if I respond and I say something that's gonna shake the internet, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna do something. Then in the midst of that, like I used to do this shit all the time, man. Let me tell you something, man. You pull a tech with the internet and do something, then you drop a song, man. That's how it go, man. I used to do some Bible. In the midst of this Bible, I'm dropping music, man. That's how it go. It's promotion, bro. 50 Cent taught that. You just got to sit back here and pay attention. I learned from 50. I would get into it with a something that I know what's going on, and 9 times out of 10, they be like, damn, it ain't even, because you know a lot of niggas attack me before I attack them. And then it just so happened, I just know how to play it. You know what I'm saying? In the midst of me getting shot and all that, I'm going to drop a song and everything in the midst of this. Or drop this, like you gotta have something behind, man. Just like when the just shot the out of Bentini, JR. He dropped a video. That video had nothing to do with the incident. But I'm finna drop to see what's finna go on. Oh, they paying attention to my neck. I got it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all that be, man. Promotion. Von though, man. Von ain't, come on, man.
So in a situation like this that we're in now, where attention is currency, like streamers, their whole life lives off of getting people to pay attention. Like they do some wild stuff just to get people to watch, right? Because they got these long streams or whatever. And you're starting to see the audience is starting to become conditioned to that. So do you think that motivates rappers to say, hey man, I'm about to do something wild just to get some eyes, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, people always, everybody love attention, man. If you in the house with your woman right now and get her no attention, she gonna leave your ass. If she don't give you no attention, you gonna leave her ass. If that baby in that cry, if that baby ain't getting no attention, that baby gonna start screaming. Everybody wants some attention. Everybody wants to be paid attention to. If we all right here talking, or we all talking and nobody talking to you, you gonna feel some type of way. What the? You don't see me right here? Everybody want attention, man. Clout. clout been a man. Even the news reporters, man, all man. Nigga chase tornadoes, man. Everybody like, man, come on, bro. This is all people attention, bro. Like, this is what they do. People chasing aliens. That's attention. Everything. Social media itself is social attention. It's currency, but you got turn a butt before it was currency, it was just attention. You know what I'm saying? But I been like, we ain't know it was currency, but nigga, they turned to currency.
Yeah, before we all knew, they were still running ads. They were still making money. Like,
yeah,
Instagram,
we ain't know shit
YouTube,
about
they was
nothing,
doing
man.
that.
We ain't know nothing about nothing. They been f***ing us over this whole time. Now look at it. We done knocked everybody at the ballpark. The news, can't nobody, they ain't making no money like that no more. Got TV stations closing down, man. YouTube and all this shit will f*** these people up. They ain't even conditioned right no more. It's over with.
Yeah, I think between social media like TikTok and YouTube, where people actually sit there and are addicted to watching and listening, they're more popular, obviously, than the regular news or anything, any programming anymore.
For sure. YouTube with the new wave. YouTube done made a lot of people and took a lot of out too, but YouTube made so many people stars, man. YouTube made more people stars than Hollywood, man.
Definitely. Yep. Correct. Yep. And regular people too.
Regular people. Nobodies that came out of nowhere.
Hey, I'm with it. Now with that King Yella, man, we've talked about a multitude of things today. And, you know, it wouldn't be right unless I gave you an opportunity to talk or at least shout out some of the things that you got coming in the future and things you want us to check out. With that being said, King Yella, the floor is yours.
Man, subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. King Yella Show. Make sure y'all tap in every Tuesday to me and 607 on the show. New album on the way. Shout out my boy Flex if you're in Vegas, man. Make sure you get your video shot with my boy. Don't shoot with nobody unless you shoot it with my boy, or we gonna shoot you in your new artist is dropping. Man, we just on the new way that we still getting paid and we ain't catching these, and we might send it on the blade. UD.
Solid. Well, with that, King Yella, once again, salute, and we out. Peace.
Yeah.